Disclosure. The speech is about a classmate who some of you know. If you'd like to know more about her, then I encourage you to go speak to her about it. She does know that the speech is occurring, and so she'll welcome any questions you might have. Also, I'm going to be talking about the psychology of evil and heroism, which is found by Philip Zimbardo. If you'd like to learn more about that, feel free to research him, and I recommend TED Talk. When I was growing up, I used to love Spider-Man. I still love Spider-Man. To me, he was a hero. He had an unwavering sense of duty to fulfill all and any obligations. And I adapted the idea that great power comes with great responsibility as part of my own way of life. Duty, responsibility. At some point, however, I realized that Spider-Man is all but a fictional character, and my hero was lost. At a young age, we start to believe in people as if they are invincible, as if they have superpowers. Nothing can hurt them. They can do anything. We look up to these heroes that are our parents, maybe a professional athlete, maybe a fictional superhero. We start at a young age to have unreal expectation that sets them up for failure. Think about your own childhood hero now. Nothing is worse than when a hero loses that heroic quality. One's faith in humanity becomes shaken, when suddenly they are no longer larger than life, but rather ordinary and flawed. We set ourselves up for disappointment. That's when I realized that these unreal characters with these unreal expectations are not heroes. They're simply unreal and unrealistic. The true heroes are those who are exceptionally ordinary, however, act extraordinary when all others are being passive in a time of difficulty. They are the ones who act when everyone else is afraid. They are the ones who speak up when everyone else has nothing to say. They are the ones who fight, not for himself or herself, but for someone else, selflessly. I take this opportunity to recognize the heroic nature of a fellow classmate I have met this year who has done all of these things and would give anything to help her friends and family. Meet Sarah Collins. She's an accounting major, intramural flag football star, and good friend. I met her through RTC this year. I know some of the sophomores here know her. They can attest to the fact that Sarah is exceptionally normal. She doesn't have spidey senses or fear of kryptonite. She goes to school, she plays the cello, she's in BMSA. She's ordinary. And it is until the unexpected happened that she acted extraordinary. Some of you might also know this. Sarah's father died unexpectedly last February, less than a year ago. This is when Sarah realized that she had to be strong for her family. Instead of questioning and hating the world, Sarah strives to make it a better place. She's taken on so much responsibility for her family. Sarah, an ordinary girl, acts in extraordinary ways with strength and courage that I find truly inspiring. Sarah's life has been altered in ways that I cannot understand. She could have latched out on the world, and she could have become inactive and passive. Evil and bad things have happened to Sarah. However, that is what is so incredible about Sarah. She became a hero instead. She is a role model for her brother and a great friend for countless other people. She took on exceptional amounts of responsibility and leadership in a short period of time. And instead of acting poorly, she rose to the occasion. Sadly, bad things happen to good people. It happens. What is truly incredible to me is when good people remain good when bad things happen. Sarah is a selfless hero and deserves recognition for simply acting the way she ought to act. Good. 2 things I want everyone to take out of the speech. First, it is that ordinary people should be celebrated for their acts of heroism. What's interesting with these people is that they probably don't see themselves as remotely heroic in any sense. They're just doing what ought to be done. By us celebrating the people who do what's right when they could have done what's wrong, it is encouraging to other people to live justly and to act when something is unjust. We encourage heroism, therefore, over evil. There are heroes among us right now. Not Spider-Man, but the ordinary people. You all sitting before me are either heroes or heroes in waiting, a term coined by Philip Zimbardo, the psychologist I spoke of earlier. One day, life is going to get tough, if it hasn't already, and we will have to act. I hope that when it does act, I act like Sarah, like a hero. And so I encourage you all to rise up to the challenge when it comes to good and bad, and to act like Sarah, to act with responsibility and with duty and kindness. As I have learned from Sarah and been inspired by her, we can also inspire each other. We can work together and learn together. We can share our stories and encourage each other. We can all be heroes because we're all ordinary. We can all do extraordinary things then. And we can all be heroes together. Thank you.